আমাকে সাইলেন্স বা संतोष ओके क्या
రెడీ అయ్యా బాబు సైలెన్స్ రెడీ సార్
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. First I should say that I think Udlogir, I think I'm meeting everyone for the first time, I think, with so many cameras here, and thank you for coming. Jan 26th sci-fi fantasy island release అవుతుంది. ఈ ఫిల్మ్ Tamil version release ஆயிடுச்சு. It's a very very good response from all age group audience. So new attempt, very good reception we got, and now Telugu audience enna solla poran, we are waiting now. So 26th release aagudhu, we are very very excited. So idu patti vera edavadhu if you want to ask, like you can ask. And this is Ravi Kumar, he created this island, and amidst all the challenges and in COVID for 2 years, he waited for 4-5 years. He was into this project and he has brought life to island and also to this alien. So other questions in there you can ask us.
So my very first question, like since you started Island, many films with VFX have come out, and VFX has become a very big challenge for films right now. Recently, if you see, Adipurush is still getting backlash for the VFX. So when you started back in 2017, and now it's 2020, so in the middle of all this, with all that you have seen, what is the care that you have taken for the VFX?
VFX, basically VFX வந்து நிறைய ப்ரீ ப்ரொடக்ஷன் தேவைப்படுது, பிளானிங்ஸ் நிறைய தேவைப்படுது. ஸ்டெப் பை ஸ்டெப் தான் அதை அச்சீவ் பண்ண முடியும். ஸோ அதை தான் நாங்கள் ரொம்ப கான்சன்ட்ரேட் பண்ணோம். ஒரு VFX ஒரு பார்ட் ஆஃப் த மூவி. VFXங்கிறது வந்து மூவியை ஃபினிஷ் பண்ணிட்டு அப்புறமா நம்ம VFXை வந்து நம்ம பிளான் பண்ணுற மாதிரி கிடையாது இந்த படம். ஸோ ஸ்கிரிப்டிங்லேருந்தே வந்து VFX டீமையும் நான் வந்து இன்வால்வ் பண்ணி ஸ்டேஜ் பை ஸ்டேஜ் அவங்க வந்து ஸ்டோரி போர்ட் ப்ரீவியஸ் தென் ஷூட்டிங்கில் வந்து அவங்க சூப்பர்வைஸ் பண்ணுறதாகட்டும், நிறைய டெக்னிக்கல் டீட்டெயில்ஸ்லாம் வந்து நம்ம VFXக்கு வந்து ப்ராப்பராக நம்ம கொடுத்துருக்கோம். ஸோ அது வந்து ஃபுல்லி கைடன்ஸ் பண்ணாங்க, அதாவது பேந்தர் விஜய். ஸோ அது இந்த குவாலிட்டி வந்து இப்போ நமக்கு தான் இந்த குவாலிட்டி இப்போ இருக்குது. ஹாலிவுட்லாம் வந்து 20 இயர்ஸ் முன்னாடியே அவங்க சூப்பர் குவாலிட்டியில் அவங்க பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்க. ஸோ நம்ம வந்து லேர்ன் பண்ணி நம்ம இன்னும் அதை அச்சீவ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு நிறைய டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ண வேண்டியதாக இருக்குது. ஸோ அந்த டைம் அதை ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். அதுதான் குவாலிட்டி.
First feedback we got for this film after releasing was VFX was brilliant. Because of the pre-production work. He spent so much time on pre-production, and we have 80% of film in 2D animation itself. So that's how we know where the alien goes and what it does and everything. So those who have seen the film, they have appreciated the VFX, and this is not a 300 crore or 400 crore budgeted film. It's a very very regular what the market I had in 2016. With that only we planned this film. So at least now we have got this digital OTT market backup and everything. We didn't have that time. So what we had to achieve this in this limited budget. With the regular budget I had for my other films also. So we made sure VFX is brilliant, because the alien is the main character. This is actually I always tell him this is a dual hero subject. One is me and the other hero is the alien. So the alien should be as perfect as possible, and I think we have achieved it. You also please to watch it and let us know how the VFX in the film.
So Ravi Kumar garu was telling, neenga panna mudiyalla the script would he would not narrate to anybody else. So what made you stick to this for the longest period in your career right now?
The vision we had, because there is no live animation and action film with this many VFX shots in India as of now. I think maybe 2.0 or robot we can add to this list, but this has much more VFX shots than that film, correct?
around 4,000 plus
4,500 plus, not exactly, but 4,500 shots. So this vision, if we achieve this film within this budget, we can dream something bigger. Yeah, so for that we stuck on to this film, and we wanted this film to come out. Yes.
Actually, when films take a longer time, in the making, actually, the ideas, often stale. Sometimes you will be thinking of some idea at the beginning of the film, but by the time it releases, those ideas will be seen in many other films too.
Okay.
So at any point, did you worried that some ideas Alan might have got leaked or might have got like other films as well that might dent the possibilities of this particular content?
A few small things came. Uh, Interestingly, one English film had one scene what we had.
Yeah.
I don't want to mention that film. It was there when we saw the film. That time we were shooting that film. So it will be there because this is a fantasy script and this is kind of a superhero script. So there will be few beat points or few scenes or few ideas that will be there. But the core idea, the alien human interaction, didn't come. So luckily that didn't come. So it worked. It was not like watching a because the idea is still fresh. Maybe if today if he writes this film, he might change the screenplay order or something. But whoever watched it, they didn't complain about it like this was on process for a longer time. So luckily it happened.
So I think you have already seen the result in Tamil Nadu. How people, how the reception was. So how do you think the reception is going to be in Telugu? Some sensibilities. There are major differences between Tamil audience and Telugu audience films. But it's not just a nativity. You have a universal product, which the alien is a universal alien content. But still some sensibilities, that might work in Tamil Nadu, some might not work here.
This is more of, as you said, this is a universal content and the character, the human-alien interaction that will work everywhere. That's what we feel. But still, if we ask us, we feel like it worked there in Tamil Nadu and we are sure people will love this VFX work and love our work. But finally, audience should say it. We can only hope for it.
So by the time actually you started this film, the kind of reception and expectations that were on Sivakarthikeyan in Telugu states are a different level. But before this came actually with your previous films, you have raised the expectations bar in the previous Marvel as well. You have raised the expectations bar. Now, do you think Alan is going to meet all those expectations? Because now there are so many expectations on you especially because Sivakarthikeyan will deliver particular kind of.
Now I am getting that pressure.
Yeah.
I didn't have that pressure. Just even 2 minutes back, I didn't have that pressure.
Okay.
Now I am getting that pressure. Yeah, but that will satisfy the audience, I think, because whoever comes in, they will definitely enjoy this one because this we have not seen very often. So people, if we value their time and money, if we try something new, they will definitely appreciate. Okay, even though there is some flaws in the film, I don't think they will talk about that immediately. They will first appreciate us and then they will say you should have concentrated on this. That's what I expect from this.
Good.
Thank you so much.
In Telugu, use market. There is good market in Telugu also, but simultaneously it is not happening in that Pongal time.
There are so many films
Do
here.
you have a regret or it's okay? What do you feel?
I think it's fine because so many Tamil movies before, in the past, if we take the history also, it worked after 2 weeks also. Recently, we can name Love Today. Love Today worked here after 2 weeks of release, I think. Vidudale also. And Abhimanyu, maybe Vishal's Mithran's film, that also worked here. If the content is good, I think it 5 years it held itself. So I don't think 2 weeks will be a problem.
You use most of the graphics for this film. So what motivates to do higher, most lengthiest film in the graphics used?
In what motivates?